If you have trouble getting your straight hair to be really curly naturally, then you might want to try this Olaplex number 3. It has some type of a bond builder in it that helps just make your curls truly pop, and it has worked for me. So you basically put it on your hair wet. So wet your hair first, and then you put this on and you let it sit for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then you rinse it out and you wash your hair like you normally do. You condition it like you normally would, and it really truly helps my curls to flourish and to really pop. Um, and for years, I've had just straight hair, and I've tried to make it go curly, and it just wouldn't do it. It still would just be really stringy. But this has truly helped my hair to become stronger and more curly.
Hello, I want to show you my hair care routine for my curly hair. As you know, I go back and forth between curly and straight. It's just, that's my prerogative. So I want to go through my routine when I do my curly hair. So my shampoo go-to, so I have two different brands that I use, and I go back and forth between them. Right now I'm using the Deserve professional hair care line, and I also use Verb. So Verb is a shampoo and conditioner that you can easily get online, but none of this is really in your Walgreens or your local Walmart because they are professional grade. All right, so I wash my hair with either the Verb or the Deserve, and then sit under the steamer. So I like to super moisturize my hair and steam my hair. So I'm going to show you the tool that I use to do that. All right, so this is a hair steamer. You can see you easily fill the water cup. You slide it in and you lock that in. It has these cool little doors there. And the great thing about this particular device is you can also use it for your face. So if I just turn it on, so it is on, and it will start to heat, okay? And so I'll just go through some of the features while it's heating up. Now, this is used for maybe a facial. So if you want to use this to help infuse some moisture into your face and really open up your pores, some steam will start to come out of here. You can also use this in the winter somewhat as a humidifier. So especially with my children, they get stuffy or they have a cold, I can sit them near this and let some of that hot steam come into their face. I can also take this off and use the hood and sit up under it so that my hair steams. And so I'm gonna give you a good look at this. All right, so the steam will come up through the back there, and it will come up under the hood, and you can close or open this to let some steam out if you want, or close that. And I'm going to show you that as I put that on my hair in just a moment. But as you can see, the water is starting to heat. Let me open the door. You can see the bubbles forming there. And that's already getting hot. So it doesn't take long, as you can tell, less than a minute, it's already starting to really warm up. And it will get to a boiling point. It will get really, really hot. And so we'll let that heat up a bit more. But as you can tell, it works fast. And it heats up. Okay. And look at that, just a few seconds later, it is truly boiling. And now you can see that the steam is actually coming out, and you can adjust this side to create more or less steam. But you can see that that is some powerful steam. It is truly boiling. So now I'm going to show you how I do this with my hair. When I cannot get up under my steamer, because as you can tell, it's a little bit to put together and pull out of the closet and put the water in and sit under there. When I need just 5 minutes, but I want my hair to get that steam with the conditioner on it, I use this bonnet. So it has some type of beads on the inside of it. They're aromatherapy beads as well. But what you do is you take this and you put it in the microwave for maybe 30 seconds, 45 seconds, and it heats those beads. And then when you have your conditioner on your hair, you put your plastic bag on. I don't know where my bag is, but you put your plastic bag on and you put this on top of your hair. And then you can let this stay on 5-10 minutes. You can reheat it after 5 minutes, maybe pop it back in the microwave, reheat it, put it on your hair, and it gives kind of that same effect, that sauna effect, and just helps that conditioner soak into your hair. So I love this. I get these for gifts for all the women in my family because it's such a great product for your hair. After the steamer, I'll rinse out the conditioner. And now my hair is just really moist. As you can tell, I use a t-shirt for my hair. I do not use a towel on my hair. It's just something that I picked up a while back about natural hair, that the towel can be kind of rough on it, but a t-shirt is just softer and it just helps your hair hold more of the moisture in. Okay, now what I'm going to do is use my curl activating. So this is Cantu products. So I also have Cantu products. So I have a leave-in conditioner and I have a curl activator cream that I use. And I really just mainly do this when I'm wearing my naturally curly hair. So I'll put some of the leave-in conditioner on it. And I do use the leave-in conditioner when I wear it straight as well, but not as much because I have some other products that I use for my straight hair. And I'm very generous with these things because natural hair, you may think that it's just really easy to maintain, but it can be finicky. So I have to use, a good amount of product. I don't oversaturate it with product, but you do have to kind of train your hair and then make sure you're using enough product or else it can be dry and your curls just won't pop. And we want our curls to pop, right? All right, so just putting some of that on there to get started. Now what I'm going to do is section it off. I'm going to use a clip, but I'm going to section it off and work several sections. And I don't want to pull this hair too much because I want it to keep its natural form, but I just need it kind of out of the way for a moment. And I don't like to take all day to do things like this, so I work kind of fast. So I already have my leave-in conditioner on it. Now I'm going to use the curl activating cream. And I'm going to just work it through with my fingers. I also have a Tangle teaser that I use, which I'll show you. So once I rake it through really well with my fingers, I might use the Tangle teaser a little bit. When I have my conditioner on, I use the Tangle teaser. This is the Tangle teaser. So it has these fingers on it that really truly help detangle your hair. But the best thing you can do when you have curls is to rake it with your fingers. And it takes a little bit of time, but that's really the key to keeping your curls popping. You don't want to use a comb or a brush. If anything, you're going to use a Tangle teaser. And I'm going to work through some more. Again, being generous because natural hair, my natural hair can be dry. And I need to make sure that it holds as much moisture as possible. But you can already see that the curls are doing their own thing, even with me just simply raking my fingers through. the hair. Just raking them through, detangling this way, because it will be tangled. My hair stays tangled. As I said, you can do a little bit with the tangle teaser, just to kind of help elongate it. You can see those curls just happy, popping, as I like to say. All right. A little bit more on the other side. Just to make sure it's totally detangled. You want all of your curls really as separate as possible. The Tangle Teaser does a great job with that. Okay. Let's get this middle piece a little bit. Okay. And once I feel good that I can rub my fingers through pretty good, then what I will do is use my last product, which is some type of a foam. If you remember roller sets back in the day when you would get your hair rolled and sit under the dryer for hours, we would use some kind of a wrap lotion or a foaming lotion. And so that's what this Deserve product is. It's a wrap, foaming wrap. So you can use some foaming wrap. Let me open it. It's like a mousse. Okay, so again, I'm quite generous with it. And then I'm going to rake that through the hair from root to tip. Again, just detangling as much as possible with your hands, because that really just helps your curls form in the way that they need to form, their natural pattern. Okay. Add some more. This side. This really helps define my curls. Again, I'm just raking my fingers through as much as possible. Not using a comb or a brush. You can use a Tangle Teaser a bit if necessary. But this is really the process. And you can see the definition of the curls. And again, you want to make sure that you can run your fingers through. So just detangle it with your fingers, which can be a little bit time consuming if you're coming off straight hair. When I wear my hair curly for weeks on end, this process doesn't take as long. Look at that. Look at those curls. Ooh. And of course, I'm going to let it air dry. I'm not going to put any heat on it. It's kind of the purpose of having natural hair, right? So you don't have to over process it. All right, so I'm going to finish the rest of the hair and I'll come back and show you the finished product. And here we are, all finished. So you will see a little white in my hair. That's the product. But as soon as it dries, that won't be there. So it'll just be my natural hair color. But look at these curls. They are popping. And I have been wearing my hair straight for a couple of weeks. And you can look at my straight hair video to see the products that I use to protect my curls when I wear it straight, because that's important to me to be able to go back and forth. But you'll see there's no heat damage on my hair. I haven't cut it. I haven't done anything to it besides what you've seen in this video from going from my straight hair. So I love that I don't have that heat damage. So I will say that you do need to be patient. If you're transitioning from a perm or a relaxer or from some chemical processed hair, you do have to be patient. I know everyone says that. And another thing I get is about the shrinkage. The shrinkage is real. Look, my hair shrinks too. When it's straight, it's long, but embrace the shrinkage. Just embrace it. Just let your hair do what it wants to do and love it for what it is. And I had to do that, and you will have to do that too. You'll just have to love your hair through the process. But I love it now. I love my hair the way it is. And it's just so much healthier. It's stronger. It grows faster when I do get it trimmed or cut to a certain length, but it grows back faster. So I hope this video has helped you on your quest to have curls that pop as well. But trust me, this was a process because my hair would be so stringy when I would try to wear it natural. It just didn't look good. And this much of it would just be straight and then different curl patterns all through. And it just honestly, I just did not love it. But I stuck with it. I started protecting my heat better when I would wear it straight. And it's paid off and using the right products. So hope you enjoyed this.